I like to spend just a few seconds or so listening to the music when I load it up in the train. It's very chill, and I appreciate it greatly. Hello, one and all. Welcome back to Academy Citadel. We are heading upwards. Up and away. No enemies. The Resident. Life in Shell. Why is that upside down? The Birth. Pure white. That was my first impression of the world when I opened my eyes. To be precise, I didn't truly see it. I perceived it. I was confined in an empty room, unable to do anything, with no desire to lift a finger. A voice kept trying, intermittently, to convey something to me. I tried to listen, but I couldn't understand a word. Still, I could sense strong emotional fluctuations from the source of the voice. As it grew impatient, a cylindrical object emerged in the centre of the room. Something unknown had intruded into this space of nothingness. I should have been angry, but curiosity about the unfamiliar took over my body first. Almost involuntarily I reached out and touched the cylinder, only to be met with an electric tingling sensation throughout my being. I couldn't put a name to it, but I knew then, whenever my body was harmed in the future, I would remember this very moment, and alongside it an unfamiliar feeling rose within me. Excitement, anger, fear, or perhaps instinct. I couldn't quite describe it. But one thing was certain. Days of monotony were over. Is this place upside down? This place is upside down. Things that are on the ceiling should be on the floor. How am I get? There we go. That's really tight timing wise. I think that's a kamikaze attack, isn't it? Oh, oh. Gemini, the life in shell. Huh. Yeah, see, that's on the ceiling. They've never been on the ceiling. So this place is, for whatever reason, upside down. That's sinister. Oh, you can die from that. That's a shame. That's... the game. More and more cylinders began to appear around me, their types increasing from 1 to 3. To avoid confusion, I learned to distinguish them by colour. Stay away from the red cylinders. Touching them causes varying degrees of harm. The blue cylinders shoot projectiles, but there's a fixed internal between each shot. The green cylinders can repair my body, but its brief effect is rather easy to miss. At first I struggled just to evade them, but then I can handle them with ease. Playing with the cylinders became the highlight of my day, a rare source of engagement in this empty room. Dodging incoming cylinders with agility and earning rewards without taking damage, it filled me with a nameless sensation. Since the cylinders followed a certain pattern, I needed a way to record it. The interval between games, I call it an hour. The duration of the green cylinder's effect, I call it a minute. The firing interval of the blue cylinders, I call it a second. Whenever that sound echoed throughout the room, the game ended. I still didn't understand what it meant, but by matching frequent sounds and tones with the speaker's intent, I could sometimes guess what they were trying to say. However, more than anything, I wanted to understand those words. But before that, I might need to learn how to speak. What is understanding without the ability to respond? Ow! Alien form. A chrono being with distinct insectoid traits. In our efforts to control chrono beings, a series of experiments were conducted, including fusing insects with chrono fluid. The results astonished everyone. Though the fused mantis underwent drastic changes in size and appearance, it retained its original instincts and characteristics. It showed no signs of enhanced intelligence. This may suggest that insect forms were already near perfect in design, even chrono fluid cannot drive further evolution. So the meteorite. can't get back up there. Huh. I keep on running into that. A lot of hidden doorways in this game, I'm noting. Oh, feck's sake. This is why I don't like these as... Nice memo card slots. Yeah, this is why I don't like this style of grapple point particularly. Especially when you are using left stick for control. Because it is difficult to get the precision angle that you want, especially when there's no slowdown or retiming or anything like that. What the? Oh bollocks! You can't bring up the database when you are in combats. Vocalization was an entirely new attempt for me, one that demanded a deeper understanding of my own body. After numerous tests, I gradually grasped the extent of my abilities. Striking the walls or stomping the floor produced sound, but those tones were dull and hard to control. The voice of the speaker carried rhythm and nuance, something impossible to achieve through mere impact. I tried again and again, but only managed a dryer-like whoosh. Then one time I finally produced a slightly different sound. I hadn't done anything special, just circulated air inside my body, where before I'd been forcefully expelling it. If I could form one syllable, then with slight adjustments I could surely create new ones. After that, it would all come down to practice. Huh. I want the map. Oh, there's an enemy in the map room. Is that the first time we've had an enemy in the map room? I think it is. Not a super big zone. Again, I don't have the map that I was given for the embargo open because there's no surprises if you're looking at that. And the embargo's over. Oh. Hunted back through a doorway. Oh, that's one of you, yes. Name. Juliet. Juliet. It's the president. I told you to use an honorific. But you are Juliet to me. Fine, so what do you want? The name. A name? Why? I don't know, I just do. Then pick one from yourself from the books I gave you. I want you to give me one. What difference does that make? The book said children get their name from family. But I'm not your family. Then where is my family? You got me there. I've never met them. Who gave you your name, Juliet? Don't know. Names aren't a big deal anyway. I made a disappointed face. I read that human children do this when they don't get what they want. Alright, fine. You win. I'll give you a name. Yay! I held up a V sign without a flicker of emotion. It is said to be a victory gesture. Just so you know, I'm not good at naming. Anything from you is fine. Let me think. How about Alice? Too ordinary. It's a classic name that fits any heroine. I want something special. Then, Beatrice? Special enough? No? Doesn't scroll down any further than that, which is kind of odd. Ugh. Bye. I want to go up first. Exoplanet terraforming proposal. Migrating to an uncharted planet is not only a time-intensive endeavour, but also demands significant human resources, yet neither poses a problem for Carmel. 4 academies will contribute their specialised expertise to provide the technical foundation necessary for the success of this grand initiative. Art Academy, long-term voyage hibernation pods. Biology Academy, self-sustaining ecological systems. Aerospace, design and manufacture semi-perpetual engines for interstellar vessels. Architecture, oversee infrastructure construction and resource extraction operations on the target planets. All technologies listed are based on chronofluid science, making mastery of chronofluid the key to the planet's success. This looks important. Shortcut acquired. Juliet, can I become a student too? Why not? Juliet answered without hesitation. With my residential privileges, forging an identity is a simple matter. Really? Well, I only said it's possible, that doesn't mean I'll help you. What do you mean? I've never been good at reading between the lines. Do you know what the duty of a student is? Duty? What are students supposed to do? Make friends. That's a line from a manga, isn't it? But I wanted your own idea. If I can't answer, I can't become a student. Someone who can't even voice their own dreams would only drift through their school days. I won't allow such a person into Carmel. Why are you so set on becoming a student anyway? I'm not really sure. Then I have a proposal. Why not become an exchange student instead? Exchange student? Exactly. Become an exchange student. Stand out in the Carmel Star election. If you succeed, you might just find your answer along the way. So it's us. Surprising nobody, really. Chrono fluid report time bubbles. Specialized space created through the manipulation of chrono fluid. Depending on its application, these bubbles can manifest as time stasis, time acceleration, or time deceleration. Following in-depth research on chrono fluid, we've also developed the technology to generate time loop bubbles. If utilized effectively, this looping property could theoretically allow infinite trial and error, turning any outcome to our advantage like a coin toss that always lands on heads. However, the critical limitation is that only chrono beings can move freely within such spaces while retaining memory. Human memory is reset with each cycle, no experience is preserved, and the same obstacles are encountered repeatedly. Thus it is necessary to create controllable chrono beings to act as intermediaries in these environments. We're definitely upside down here. Are you the principal? We are an AI, but to you students, we are the principal. Wait, can you sign me up for the Carmel Star election? Of course, but before that, answer this. What day is it tomorrow? Celebration Day? Yes, specifically, it's the Centennial Celebration. A century has passed since we discovered that meteorite and established the Academy, and now we are only one step away from completing the plan. What are you talking about? Does this have anything to do with the Carmel Star? Remember why you came here as an exchange student? To become the Carmel Star. Exactly. You aim to demonstrate the red district. This is too fast. Disappointing. We never meant to choose a new Carmel Star. The entire election was just an excuse to push you to address the issues within the Citadel. Collecting the keepsakes was about regaining control. You handled your tasks well. You'll never become a human, let alone the Carmel Star. You're lying. We knew you wouldn't take it well, but such are the rules. And next, you'll do exactly as we anticipated. You'll rebel against us. Whoa! Oops. I fucked that up. And that's... Oh, that's got... Oh, I didn't heal. Oops. Rebooting. Let's try that again, but with a better idea of what's going on. Oh, damn it. Uh-oh. Thing is happening. You've got to have your... Oh, come on, I wasn't close to that. Oh, shoot. Whoa. I completely lost track of myself there. Oh, it's doing all the different bosses. Oh, shit. Oh. What? Did I not? I'm confused. There's a lot to try and keep track of here. Oh, come on. If you don't have the shadow cloak ready, you can't avoid some of these attacks. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. No. Nope. Oh, fuck's sake. No. Hit me again. It's a little bit too much to keep track of. It's definitely got... The problem is it's got final boss vibes. But we've still got 25% of map completion left to do. So either this game's going to get a chunk harder... I can't dodge through those because you need the shadow cloak. Minutes of the 13th Carmel, I assume, conference. Project Space Hamster. Construction of the Academy Citadel. Its AI personality and memory base will be modelled after the Research Institute director, Ion Tichy, and multiple founders. Project Juliet Irons. Current information deleted. Huh. I'm wondering whether I should go elsewhere. I just don't feel equipped. But the thing is, I'm using the strongest version of this weapon, but we've got no votes essentially. We've got a load of side quests, which I assume we need to do to get them. Unless there's a massive amount of game after this fight. But that one chrono fluid over here. Not chrono fluid, temporal coil. What was this? Why could we not get through here? Percentage. And that was percentage as well. That I've no idea. Couldn't tell you what that was. Yeah, I don't feel that I've massively skimped on stuff. So she wants more students on the train, so we just have to complete quests. Done the Clara stuff. Perhaps the administrator of the Architecture Academy holds some clues. She needs a high-performance computing chip. Oh, I can always come back here. When we're more prepared, I guess. So, the administrator... How are we doing with collectibles? Okay, we've got an extra 2 slots open. Deals more damage as we lose chrono shells. Tempted by that, mind you. Right, where? It's just Juliet up here, isn't it? Yeah. That's you guys. Was it you? No, it was the smaller one who isn't here. So where is she? You haven't got any new stock, have you? Yes. Southwest corner of the Aerospace Academy. Okay. Southwest corner. But we can't get through there, can we? That's... I don't know why I'm picking that up. I'm going to try and figure out how to do that quest once I've got all 3. Yeah, it is. What did we need for here? Oh! We had enough! Interesting. So we've got 22.42. Obviously, I will have noted this down at some point. Nope. Wow, that killed it. Okay, so we need the fluid blade to get through here. No, that's the wrong. Okay, how am I getting to you? I can't reach that. Oh, hello. The station was abruptly abandoned. Everyone says it happened long ago. Could my memory be playing tricks on me? Find the abandoned train station. Special relativity. I got separated from the guide and lost my way in a strange room. When I finally found my way out, the guide said I'd been missing for quite a while. To me, it felt like we were apart for less than half an hour, but its tone suggested much longer. The guide explained that time flows more slowly in that room, maybe tens of thousands of times more slowly. Though I was only inside briefly, a long time had passed outside. Well, even though it tried to explain it in a simple way, I still didn't really get it. Besides, the campus looked just the same as when I got lost, so I didn't think much of it. All these products feature Sire's trademark covered in tickets that reads, "Do not occupy public space." Is this the keycard to the warehouse? Found it! Huh. What is that? What the? I'm sorry, what? Okay. Hello? Oh no, they're back again. Nickling? We've heard about Nickling. I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to cause a delay, but I just can't come up with art worthy of the 300th volume. Huh? Hold on, you're not here to pick up my manuscript. We look like we're on a deadline chase to you. Oh, I got the wrong idea. I thought anyone coming in was after the manuscript. Are you imprisoned here? maybe? I'm just as clueless as you are. You are. You can't contract that. Those robots just broke in and locked me up here. They said I couldn't leave until I finished the latest Star Maiden volume. Star Maiden? Judging by your reaction, you're a Star Maiden fan too, right? Yeah, this title alone sounds great. I'd love to give it a read. Right? I love that title too. It's great to meet someone who shares my favourite, but let me clarify. I'm not the original author. But aren't you working on the latest volume? Star Maiden is actually a joint effort by members of the Comic Research Club throughout the years, and I'm the current artist. We were hoping to release the 300th volume for the centennial celebration, but it's delayed and still unfinished. What happened? As you know, Star Maiden has already had 299 volumes serialised. Every possible theme and story has been covered. Every idea I think of feels like it's been done before. What's the problem? Rehashing old stories for the super important 300th volume just doesn't sit right. Neither my old self as a reader nor my current self as an author can get on board with that. So you need someone to come up with a story. But unless it's a die-hard fan who's read every Star Maiden book, they might miss the essence. On the other hand, a novice creator, no matter how passionate, might not craft an engaging story. Actually, someone who meets both criteria. If I manage to find one, can I get to read the latest volume? Yeah, you tell me the first to read it. Okay. So we need to find a script writer. And what's this? Garbage collection schedule. 1555. Okay, that was a lucky guess. What? Corridor of Time. This is a spike platform, isn't it? How am I supposed to get a faster... No, because the cooldown is really particular. Like, really particular? So there's a very specific way of getting through this. God's sake. God damn it. That was just the game deciding that I didn't want to double jump onto the top of it. You can't rush this at all. You have... There's a perfect timing for it. I could use up all of my currency here. Oh, come on. I feel like this is going to be a massive puzzle room, and I haven't even scratched. Can't even get past the first bit. It looks like that this is this one just whole giant puzzle area. In fact, I'm just going to check something. One sec. Yeah, it is. It's a massive, massive puzzle room full of spikes and nowhere to stand, essentially. The controls don't feel tight enough for this. The wall jump sucks ass, frankly. I've been trying to cope with its suckiness up until now, but it's just not good enough for this kind of stuff. So unless we're going to get some other kind of power, I've no idea, but I don't think I'm ever doing that because it's just not precise enough. The controls aren't tight enough. So we've got a super long boss. I assume finding those fragments of her consciousness are going to be important for something. We've got to have... Well, no. My brain keeps saying, oh, we've got to have a better dash, but... In all honesty, I'm not sure that's the thing that they're going to give us. Grab on to the stupid thing, please. Why do I keep doing this? What happened to my double jump? And again. Oh, I think maybe I was doing it in the middle of the hop up. And that doesn't count. Right. That's totally what I wanted to do there. Okay, that links us up to somewhere. Get off the wall! Don't know which way I want to go here. Okay. Hello again. Oh, you're proper Pamir. I've been waiting here forever. Pamir's? Yes, I'm Pamir's, but not the one from this current timeline. I come from the future. No need to delve too deep into that. I'll vanish soon anyway. Vanish? No worries. It's just time and space getting back to normal. The Pamir's in the current timeline is in desperate need of the chrono engine, right? So please just pass it on to her. Even though it's partially damaged, I will definitely find a way to repair it. And it's great to meet you again, Kotama. Have we just bootstrap paradoxed ourselves? An aerospace engine developed by the Aerospace Academy. It achieves miniaturization by compressing chronofluid, but was damaged in a lab accident. It's now inoperable. Perhaps Pamirs can repair it. It's got really creepy teeth. Sense of belonging. Did you know high-achieving seniors can intern at a space station after graduation? Space station. I recall it's a facility in space. Surprised. I heard it's the Alpha Lagrange point, the farthest location from Earth within the solar system. Why choose somewhere so remote? Well, maybe there's research that can only be done there. All I know is the seniors who went there ended up staying long term. Do you want to go too? I'd rather stay on the ground. That place feels too far away. Not in terms of distance, but spiritually. What do you mean? If someone spends their whole life on a space station, can they still be considered an Earthling? I suppose so. But if they've never walked on real soil, never felt a natural breeze, never connected with people on Earth, wouldn't they be like an alien? I struggled to follow a train of thought. Huh. Oh, I've got all of the umbrella ones! Nice. It seems like a lot of work has been put into the setting for this. I still don't really know what's going on story-wise, but we don't have Can I get 1, 2, 3? Oh yeah, I can. Gotta come back past here anyway, so. Oh, the peppers, yeah. I'd forgotten about those. So, we want to go. Okay. And then we will just want to go right and down, which we can now do because I opened up a shortcuts. Hello, Premiers. Which Premiers are you? Okay, you're a broken piece of Premier. You're a mimic. Ha! Plenty of space and time. Da 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 da! Another area with a high Dragonloop concentration. Great. Well, I can see a high concentration of chrono fluid. Any particular reason why I didn't get any speed? Of that whatsoever? Would have been nice if I'd landed on the platform, but nope. Was that it in here? I feel like I've been saying that a lot for some of these side rooms. It's like, it's a big challenge. No, there's another door here, isn't there? Hello, friend. Oh, hold on. Blood. Okay, there's multiple pathways here. Oh, interesting. Another weird map square. Huh. I feel like we're probably going to have to find... Well, not find these. Go to these. Oh, I know what's happening here. It's not got an icon texture. It's just got a white square. So it's overlaying a white square on stuff. As opposed to... Yeah. That should have been obvious to me earlier, if I'm honest. So it's missing a texture for the icon. Maybe they've changed it. Maybe they've misnamed it. That was dumb, wasn't it? Balance. Hello? Okay, so one of the fish head people. which I've managed to get before a certain time, I guess. Oops. Let's connect this up. Connecting things up is actually quite important in this game, really, isn't it? Because you need to be able to get speedier routes through. It really reminds me of Dragonloop, but in a higher budget way. Yeah, these guys had a lot more people on board than Dragonloop devs did. There's only 2 of them. Don't know how I'm getting through there. Again, I feel like, even though we're almost 80% map completion, I feel like we're short quite a number of powers. Still got hit by that. And that, apparently. More? Yep. Shoot! Oh, I got him. More? No. 2 temporalis. Huh. Painting room? Oh, film room. The Night of Carmel. After Earth falls under a sudden assault by Jovians, by Jove, hundreds of students hastily evacuate aboard a new model of human interstellar battleship. Fleeing their pursuers, they pilot the ship's combat robots to fight back against the enemy. With the dangers they face, the film holds up a metaphorical lens to contemporary societal problems, making it a work that richly rewards repeat viewings. That sounds like Battlestar Galactica? Okay. So we've got the wrong button. That's 5 out of 12. And it's possible that it's just a thing in there. Either way, We actually need to go to... yeah, because actual Premiere has got an icon. But the consciousness fragments don't. I'm going to make a note of that in... I don't actually know if and when the devs will get to look at this, but it's there anyway. So we've managed to get through that, so I don't know why I haven't taken that off. But we needed a good chunk more to get through there, didn't we? Was that the one that required 40, or was that somewhere else? Principal. Tilapia. Amber. Oh, the cook, yes. Right, let's go and talk to actual Premiere. Oh no, the peppers have turned into jelly. Let's pretend, shall we, that I parried that perfectly and so on and so forth. Hello, Premiere. Is this the engine you're looking for? Yes, that's it. Let me take a closer look. What's up? It's coming back to me. Yes, now I remember. It was a lab accident that caused my memory loss. Now that I've recalled what happened, my top priority is to repair this chrono engine. I've remembered how to get to the student centre. I must return there. Let's meet there, Kotama. Okay. So her icon has now moved to the student centre. We've got a couple of ways that we can get there, but may as well just go. This way. Oh no, we actually need to go. No mimicry for you, sir. Oh, actually, I need to. Did this, don't I? But we have to go this way. Right. It's just down and right. Smash. I must confess, I found the little ledge hop less annoying than I expected to. Right, I assume you're going to tell us to go and find all of your fragments of consciousness. Here you are. Feels like we just had a chat like this not long ago. Has another me appeared in the student centre? Yep. You're both premiers, but the presence you carry feels totally different. It's a bit strange hearing others talk about you that way. Well, since you're already aware of the multiple versions of me, guess I don't need to explain in detail anymore. I've found a way to restore my memories, help me round up all of the premiers. And them up. Those premiers are basically fragments of my consciousness born from the accident. If left unchecked, they would naturally dissipate. If that happens, my memories will never return. Sounds a bit like an abduction, but I'll handle it. Okay. Have we found all 5? 1, 2, 3. No, of course I haven't. I found 4 of them. Why would I have found 5? That would have been useful. It's a good job they're marked on the map with big white squares. Get in the chrono engine. Chrono stabilities within tolerance limits, and the meter readings show no abnormalities. Sorry, I better go check the collider now. Like an occupational habit, I can't resist logging data when I'm here. That can be added to the document because I promised the PR people that I would. Stuff. One out of 5. Oh, and we get 400 Luminites. Okay, and that has removed the big square. So we need to go down to the abandoned station. Oh. Yes. Whoop. Hello, Premier. Bit number... Have we met before? Like a really long time ago? I just enrolled recently. Really? And do you happen to have a sister who looks just like you? I don't get it. Strange. Could there actually be something wrong with my memory? Is that the same message? Yeah, it is. So that's, I think, Premier... Is she radioing us? Yeah, I think that's identical. Another 400 Luminites. And the square's disappeared. Straight into that like the amazing gamer that I am. Right. Literally, right. Whoop. See, sometimes you can get silly amounts of air off that. I've gone completely the wrong way, of course, because I'm bad at video games. Well, no, I'm not. I've just got no sense of direction whatsoever. Why do you make maps, Demajen? You say this in every Metroidvania video, Demajen. It's just an excuse. It's like, it's not an excuse. It's an unfortunate fact of my reality. Hello, Premier. 15532. 15532. What's up with this number? I keep repeating a number that feels important to me, but I'm not sure what it means. What does the number have to do with me? I just can't figure it out. Something, something, Premier, something, something. Wonder, Kotama, you'll become While I think about it, it's probably a good idea if I actually go to Google Translate to find out what it actually means. Because it might be important. Or it could just be, you've collected another one of me. Forget it, I don't want to think about it anymore. Let me use your time flow engine. Interesting, so that's a generic thing that... Yeah. But in that case, it shouldn't be labelled as Premier, should it? It should be labelled as... the bits of Premier. Right. It's miles away to here. In fact, it's probably fast. Is it faster to go from here? I think it is, actually, isn't it? Let's umbrella. Homeward umbrella. And we actually need to move, don't we? Oh, we've got your key card, while I think about it. Oh, this is my key card. I thought I lost it for good. You did lose it. Thank you so much, Kotama. Are you pretending not to hear? What? Gacha game. Moderately boosts base attack. Moderately increases Umbrella Spear attack. Bonus increases Umbrella Spear's invincibility duration and follow-up damage after parrying. Artificial gems. Cosmic General Store. Another film. Some more cat food. We haven't found any more cats. And a life change shot. Huh. I'm gonna have these. So there's 3 artificial gems. There's a film. I'm gonna have the cat food. Because I assume it's going to be needed. I'm not going to get that just yet because I'm not using it. How many life change shards do we have? Only 1 of 3. Right, let's add some slots. Ah, it's a corner piece. Of course it is. That being said... Okay, so what did that actually give us? Moderately increases base attack damage. Good, good. If I buy 1 more of these... can upgrade that. We've got to follow the steps. Oh, we haven't bought the prerequisites. Okay, Umbrella is now fully upgraded. Two more. Do you have 2 more though, don't you? Yeah. So that means that there's 3 more out in the world somewhere. Okay, we're running low on stuff, but that's fine. Now, what was I going to do? I was going Oh yes, to get this. So I wanted to go to Central District. Centra. I've got to say, I'm really enjoying this, apart from the wall climb. The wall jump feels like ass, but everything else, I'm really enjoying the system, the mechanics, the exploration. I'm not... The story's a weird one, because it's very anime, but they've clearly put a lot of effort into it, so I'm not hating it. I am a sucker for timey-wimey shenanigans, of course. I'm just going to walk straight into that. I don't even remember this room. That was a map room. Oh, that was where we found What's-Her-Face, wasn't it? Fishhead's territory. Does each room have a name? Map room. Fishhead's territory. Aerospace walkway. No, it's connection. It's collection. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. What? You don't relate. Yes, she and her robots are really impressive. I don't know why, but just hearing that name makes me so angry. Enough of this memory, blah blah blah. Again, I'm still... It's the 2nd of January today, so it's still 2 weeks out from launch. There hasn't been a patch since I started playing. I've been enjoying playing that much, and it's basically all I've done for the last 2 days. So I'm really liking the game, but it is a pre-release version, which is why we've got these slight issues. More Luminites, which is good, because I've spent just over 10,000 of it recently. Don't know what that sound was. Now, I assume, perhaps incorrectly, that she would have to be in a room that we haven't seen. Because otherwise it'd show the square on a map. We haven't needed to interact with any of these things to auto-mark them. So there's a big old space in the centre here. There's a big old space there. A couple of little spaces here. Right. Again, I could go and look at the map. But I think it's out of date anyway. So, let us return to... Right, well, we're right here, so... Is there anything above us? Yes, there is. Oh, good. Oh. Oh, did that just not show before? Oh, I need to wait for the... Get rid of that. Okay, well, there is definitely a gap then. Get out of it. Hold on. Oh, I wonder whether that's what I have to do for certain things. I have to use the pogo to reset my jump. That is possible. Please. This room is weird. Oh, that's a mimic. Okay. The astronomy lab. Observatory confirms habitable planets. After months of observation, the observatory has confirmed the existence of an Earth-like exoplanet within a previously unnumbered star system in the Cygnus constellation. As the discoverer of Galileo's way of naming rights, the planet has been temporarily designated Carmel. Clear signs of liquid water, remarkably similar to Earth. Hello? Galileo? Huh. Wait, how did you bypass those no-access traps and get in here? Traps are scattered all over outside. Which traps are you talking about? What, they set up more traps there? Are they really that keen on keeping me grounded? Why did they lock you up? You don't look like a bad guy. Never judge a book by its cover. My research dives into a forbidden area by school rules. Aliens. Aliens? Unopenable doors, mysterious objects, and those fish-headed students. These anomalies all hint at an alien person. Oh, is she a conspiracy theorist? Well, we're an alien, I think, technically. Also, I've just noticed that we've got star eyes. I had no idea such rules existed. We have a shiny tail. I'd forgotten about that. Kotama. Oh. I mean, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna find out. But first, Galileo. Add that to the documents. And paste from clipboard. Again, pre-release. Something about 30. If we can find about 30 messages, I can intercept her signals and see how many messages were left at the college. 30 messages of what? Galileo needs info related to sailfish. Go gather traces she left scattered across the campus. 30. Is there any indicator for them? Nope. Can I have a hint? Wait, we've already done it. Oh, was it monster data from the bestiary? So she wanted 30. And has fluid detonation to be triggered by liquid dash? That's quite useful. No, not you. Copy and paste. What does this say? Using the sailfish information you collected, Galileo successfully intercepted the sailfish signals and marked the locations of the remaining sailfish on your database map. Did she though? I'm not sure about that. In fact, I'm not entirely sure about that. Oh no, hold on. There's 2 stages. There's 2 stages to it. So we got some, and then we got all. So it must be this. It must be the stuff with the umbrella. So we needed all of the umbrella things, but we'd already got them, I guess. I guess. that your detention? Uh-huh. About aliens? Sounds a bit too crazy. Ah. Okay. She's off to the train then. So it looks like I might actually need to talk to people. And then they get sent to the train. There's still a door out of here. It's going to connect me up to something. I would like you all to pretend really, really hard that I was incredibly skilled. Oh, balls. Boop. Harry Master. Yeah, we're getting used to the kind of attack patterns of these things. It's not like they've got a lot of attacks. Oh no, this is just going to loop around, isn't it? Hold on. Huh. Still, I can't help but gaze up at the sky, watching that figure dance through the air. I'm sorry, what? Don't know what that is. I'm wise to your ploys. I think double jumping cancels it. Uh-oh. You out the way. Oh dear. Shit. Ow. Don't want to try to block that. That's literally not how it works. Oh, take that. Right, I'm just going to check this. Yeah, okay, so double jumping cancels. Yeah, so it has to be a single jump. Memo card slots. Nice. Okay, but not what we want. Because we want... what's it? Not persimmon, whatever her name is. We want to find Pamir's memory fragment thing. So we had, where did I say there was another space? Oh yeah, here. There might be something there. Anyway, because they said she hadn't left the aerospace place. But I would have thought if I'd seen her, it would have left a mark on our map. Maybe I did need to have spoken to her? Oh, I'm glad I came back this way, because we hadn't actually opened the shortcut door. Oh, hold on. Ah. How am I getting up there? Can't reach that. So, do I need... Do I need to bounce? one of the weapons better at pogoing than the others? I forget. Glide. That resets double jump. That's got aerial parry. Not what I meant to do. Yeah. I think I need to pogo off it with that. Because it resets the double jump. Oh no, there's a... Why was that not there before? Oh. Well, there we go. Found you! And your big white square. Finally, you're here. All that waiting was worth it. My name is Piers. I'm the head of the Energy Club. But enough about that. Stick me in your thing. Chrono engine loaded. 400 illuminates. Okay, and now we need to go down to the student centre. So left and all the way to the bottom. Straight into the buzz source. Down and right. I'm impressed that I managed to cock that up, considering how generally easy they are to parry, but you know, it's me. Oh, you're all on your own. Now that we've collected all the fragments, I see. So that's what happened to me. Thanks to you, everything's starting to come back to me now. I remember who I am, where I am, what I've done here. I need some time to process all these memories. Meet me in Arcadia later. The Stumbling Girl, complete Premier's side quest and bring her aboard the train. Day of the Culture Festival. Ah, a film. A story of a student who detests the Culture Festival only to find herself trapped in a time loop. Each day she awakens to relive the festival's first day. Despite her repeated attempts to break the cycle, all her efforts end in failure. Then when she stops resisting and finally allows herself to connect with her classmates and enjoy the festivities, does the loop end? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's a weird shape though, isn't it? But I will get use out of that. Okay, back to the train. How am I doing time-wise? That's somehow... How is that another 2 hours? And why have I done that? Time is just flying by. Right, we're gonna have to refresh these. Oh, that's a lot of space. Have we got any more map rooms to find? Jesus, that is just crazy. I don't think we've got any more map rooms to find, so that's basically... not needed. Okay, so we've now got A, parry inflicts damage, and B, if I get hit, it inflicts damage. So either way, I win. We're up to 82%, almost 83% map completion. And our votes are up at 30%, which isn't amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's still 12 of those left to find. At least 3 cats, 1 portrait. Knight to Carmel. The fact that we are not getting anything as we go for those. Oh, mind you, I think it says something about... Back then I recalled memories from the loop, but now only key fragments remain. This could be some kind of memory collapse. Like when 2 identical images appear, the old one will be replaced with a new one. Is Galileo? Big oval. Exceptional graduates can get internships. Okay. So we are filling this out, but we've still got a number of particulars to find. Yeah, see, I will buy those, but since we're not getting anything for them right now, you have anything to say? No? Okay. I'm going to leave that recording session there, I think. I've got that one room there. But actually, otherwise... why could I not get through there? Oh, that was where there was a load of yellow lasers, wasn't it? And we needed a way of getting through 2 sets of them? There's probably a trick to it, I would think. That would be my best guess. Either that or we're coming from... No, because this was a one-way door, wasn't it? Let's mark that on. Impassable. So either we get past those somehow, or there is some other way of getting to them. And this whole room is requires weirdness. Got that. Simulation room. What was the simulation room? Was it a boss fight? There was a save point outside it. Oh yeah, it was the rocket crash room. Hold on. Hold on. There's a thing there. Snaps to the cursor, so... Okay. Way up from here? Huh, doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, hold on. There's literally a jagged edge right there. Sigh. Okay, that's a one-way wall. Excuse me? Bloop. Uh-oh, lasers. Damn it. Oh, this is how we get to the other side of the drawing room. Draft fragment 1. Shredded manuscript pages. Content no longer legible. Hand over comic scripts. We don't have any comic scripts, do we? No. Oh, hello. Memo card slots. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that is a platform. Okay, and that's that door open. Huh. Oh, good. We get controllable lasers. Hello? Ah! Nice. Okay, so now it is worth buying the one from the shop. Wonderful. I appreciate that greatly. Fail. Huh. Really? A safe room? Oh, and a chrono coil. Temporal coil. 14. Ah, yes. Okay. So that's how that works. Whoop. I shall have all of that. Ah, that turns the lasers off. Oh, and kills the dude, so we don't need to go all the way back round, but we do need to go all the way back round because there's still a load of stuff there. And actually, how do we get to that? Because we can't get through here anymore, can we? I guess I have to move the stuff? Okay. Just before we go, I need to go and grab... Oh, it wasn't there. Where's the thing that I'm thinking of? I don't remember. Nor do I remember why I've put that there. Memory like a sieve. Oh no, it's here. Grab that crystal. Okay. Why have I put that there? No idea. Absolutely no idea. We still need to get to this middle section. Hold on, there's a... Why have I not got that? Is it something I just can't get to? I was going to leave this, wasn't I? Oh, now I'm up to 2.5 hours because I'm really bad at timekeeping. He says, playing a game about time. Back in a moment. Dear Lord, I'm making a right mess of this recording. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.